I would like to explain about using OKMIndmap about web-based presentation. OKMIndmap supports map exportation from the transformation and share menu. Export item. You can export current OKMIndmap into FreeMind format or HTML page, PowerPoint slide, and SVG, PNG, and text format. You can even generate iframe information to embed the current OKMIndmap into any other HTML page. But it is also possible to make a presentation directly from the web. If you go to Advanced menu and click the presentation item, it will bring up presentation window. You can drag a node from OKMIndmap and drop it on slide section of presentation window to add a unit slide page. The number here represents the depth of node to be converted into unit slide. So the 3 means 3 depths of the node will appear on the slide page. If you click the number, it will change 3 to 1 in cycle. You can drag each slide on other position to change the presentation sequence. There are all 6 different presentation type and 5 different presentation style. The first presentation type is called dynamic presentation type. Dynamic is a presentation type which is very similar to Prezi. There are 5 different presentation style. I will choose Sky presentation style, which is good for dynamic presentation type because it doesn't have boundary outline. To start a web presentation, press Start Presentation button. It will bring up the editing mode of dynamic presentation type. The slide will be distributed on the space, and you can select and move and rotate and scale. Okay, you can do the same thing for every slide. You can click and move. Push the play button and you can start the web presentation of dynamic presentation type. If you use the arrow key, right and left arrow key, you can move back and forth of the presentation sequence. Either way, you can press the right side of the screen or left side of the screen using mouse. It will go back and forth. Let's try other presentation type, which is box. And I prefer to use black label because it have an outline. And the same way, you can use arrow key, right and left arrow key, to go back and forth of the presentation, or you can use a mouse click of left side or right side of the screen. The hypertext, hyperlink, and image and video can be embedded seamlessly. There is another presentation type which is called arrow. Arrow, you might be already familiar with Windows or Mac. So if you proceed, you can see the arrow presentation type. And the other one is linear type. If you start the presentation will proceed linearly, go back and forth. The other presentation type is mind map style. There are two mind map style presentation. Let's try to use zoom. This zoom mind map presentation style will zoom up the mind map node which is selected as a presentation sequence. This is a presentation model, but as you already know, the map itself can be presented in different format. Let's try to do it with organizational chart mode. This is tree structure, tree mode, and it will change the map into tree structure. And you can try to fishbone mode. This one, some of you may already know about using fishbone, but when it have image and video embedded on the map, there's some dislocation problem happen. So I suggest you to use fishbone mode without using embedded image of videos.